Well, howdy doody, good afternoon, and welcome back to Twisted Koi, ladies and gentlemen. And you, Chasing Koi, I see you. Well, come down this morning, open the front room door. I thought, those bitches pissed on the fucking floor. Before I started shouting at the dog, I got hit on the head by a drip of water. And yeah, brand new immersion cylinder, leaking water. So, no, thank fuck for that, it wasn't the fish. And the fish are really starting to put the size on now. I knew they would. As soon as I started getting the Takazumi in, I knew the bodies would start coming on really, really well and really quickly. So what I will do is I'll give you a spin round in a memento, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get outside and I'm going to get the last of the 1.5 inch pipe work done outside, which is getting that ball valve moved and the UV put in place, so I can make a little bit of room there for when I do me brush cleaning on the old multi-bay. But yeah, really happy with these at the moment. And they'll have their last batch of frozen bloodworm today, and then they will stay on this stuff, Takazumi Junior Premium. 2mm pellet, very high protein. Some of it will sit on the top for a minute or two and then it will all sink, but 90% of it sinks straight down to the bottom. Not that they give it much chance at the moment. They're on that shit like, what up, right? Oh yes. And you can definitely see the size difference coming along. Really, really pleased. So we'll shut that up. I better shut the lid up, otherwise I'll get moaned at by Susan. You got that lid open again? Because it does. It does smell, but it's very high in protein. I haven't got my goggles with me, otherwise I'd read it off. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll get me modelling goggles down later, and we'll go through the contents of the old Takazumi Junior Premium. I have my long-awaited spray cans arrived, which was part of my Christmas present. So I've been doing a little bit more artwork. What do you reckon of these ones, guys? And also, the actual planet on here, I did that one with glow-in-the-dark paint, and at night this planet glows green. And then 3 out of 4 little square ones that I was playing about with. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Fuck knows what I'm going to do with all these canvases, but I'm fucking enjoying myself, that's for sure. 100%. Oh look, there's the little turtle. That's the razorback turtle. I keep telling everyone there is another turtle in there. But yeah, that is the waterborne turtle. It stays in the water permanently. It doesn't come out of the water at all. That is looking stunning. I haven't seen it for a little while, but the shell on that looks absolutely amazing. This one here, this is the male. Yeah, you know, don't you? You little shitbag. And as you can see, we still have bifters in the tank. And the numbers have dropped slightly, but that's what they're there for. I mean, we went through and we took out everything that was definitely not a bifter, but the rest have all got some kind of shape deficiency. So there you go. So that's inside, and I shall pick you up when I get outside. Yeah, look. Fucking drip, 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 drip. Now I've got to wait 24 hours for the Housing Association. But come back to you shortly. So yeah, we're out in the back garden. The main pond is looking sweet at the moment. Let me spin you around. All up and about. Let me zoom you out a little bit. There we go. All up and about, no doubt. Wanting a bit of food. We'll check on the temperatures at the moment. And for those that have asked, no, this is not a Sankey. Twisted Koi does not have a Sankey in this pond, not anymore. That is an Issa Showa. That was the Issa Showa that was bought for me at the Quenicoi event by Mike from Koi Beginnings. It's going to be a cracking fish when that Sumi comes in. But for me at the moment, everything's ticking the right boxes, pattern, balance, the lot on the Hoshkin Showa. And these will be getting a water change once we've got this UV sorted out. These in here are doing grandioso. They probably want a little munch as well, so we'll sort that out for them. And then we come in here, and you never know, I might even, lights, camera, action. I will give the Skimmer Easy Pod a boil and a clean. Why have I got water there? Or is that just condensation? We shall have to double check that. Little bit of moisture there, whether that's leaking from here, which I can't feel nothing. I think it's condensation, to be totally honest, because yeah, condensation, nothing to worry about. You can see it on the pipe. So I will have to start thinking about, now everything's in place, where it's going to stay. I can now think about maybe boxing in and insulating, making some lids like I had before, so the heat doesn't come out through the lids as well. But other than that, everything's ticking along. So what I want to do is I want to try and get this pipe work done, and then maybe try and get the grid in down here. But I don't know, let's see how long it takes me to faff around with this. I'm going to have to get the multi-tool out so I can chop in down there, but I have got enough room where I can put a coupler on to take it round. Also got a couple of tins of expanding foam to bang in the holes to try and fill up the holes more than anything, as well as a bit of insulation, because then there's less mortar I've got to put in to make it look nice and smooth up the front. And then once we've got mortar made, I can get mortar filled in on the fronts of these, and then that area will drain downwards like I intend it to, instead of come flushing over the steps. But other than that, I was going to turn the skimmer off and give them a handful of food, wasn't I? Dickhead, too busy fucking waffling, that's it. 1, 2, in fact, while we're at it, what we do, I don't even turn the air off of that one, shut that one, give that a good boil for a minute. I mean, the media's lovely and mature in there. And then we just, away we go. I am going to chop that pipe, and I'm going to put a couple of 45s in, because that angle is really starting to drive me nuts. But it works at the moment, but that angle is really driving me fucking cuckoo, so it's going to have to go. Right. There we go, that's that dumped out. So we shut that one, open that one, so when it comes to firing up the skimmer again, it just off we go. So push the door to shut that. Chop saw is going to have to be moved anyway, so put you there. That's going to have to go outside anyway. Multi-tool needs to go outside anyway. Take them away. Got that in there. Open the air tap. Turn off the fire bin. And away the easy pod goes. So now we've got that on a clean, we can take this outside. See? They know. Ah, fucking hell. Fucking wind. I tell you what, in our fucking windy today, I'm going to have to let that lid dry out now. Fuck's sakes. I have to leave that there dripping. Oh, fuck's sakes. But yep, they're happy. That one there. Deutsch Red Achiever. Being moved on. Anyone wants it, let me know. Oh, I'll let them munch. I'm going to put you down, brave this wind, and get on and do some fucking pipe work. Just starting to get some fine misty fucking rain. The rain that you really fucking hate because you don't realise you're getting fucking soaking wet. But that's the tank up and running again. I have got to put a little brace in just to lift the ball valve up so it stops stretching the rubber a bit. But let me spin you around. So I gave all the brushes a bloody good clean, and that's up and running again now. Like I say, just topping up. So that's that done. So before it gets too bad, I'll get under here done. So then I can backfill all me. I don't know whether to use that 45 down there or stick a 90 on it and just come straight along down and in, because the is there for it, and then I can start looking at getting that up and running and sorted out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be dry tomorrow so I can get a bit of mortar made. That way I can get the bottom of the growing on tank done, which means I can then look at getting the liner in. I am going to have to make a ring to go on top of the liner because the 4-inch bottom drain that's in there was the old 4-inch drain that came out of Phil G's koi pond's old pond. Rather than bin it, we reused it. So yeah, I've got to get a bit of mortar made so I can get this bit finished, and then we can look at getting the liner in. Once the liner's in, I've then got to look at getting a couple of slide valves, a water butt. I've got tank connectors already. I'm just going to reuse what I've got. So yeah, shouldn't take long to then actually get it up and running, because I've got media. I can use the 45. I can use the EA 45 for the minute to run it on. There we go. Pond is sitting at 8.6, 10.4 in here. So yeah, they're still looking for food. But they've had a couple of handfuls, so they ain't getting no more today. And get this for logic. My water cylinder sprung a leak, yeah. So they're going to send someone out. Did they send a plumber? No. They send an electrician just to disconnect the fucking element for the tank that doesn't get used. You know, I don't use the immersion. Fuck me, bad enough using the fucking gas, let alone using the electric to heat your fucking water up. Jesus, fuck that. So yeah, I'm still waiting for an actual plumber to turn up. Look at my barnet. Oh my word. Yep. Paint from earlier up in the loft, doing a few more bits and pieces on the artwork. But yeah, they're loving life at the moment. I got to admit, this is definitely, even though it's someone's been angle grinding up near it, but hey, it gives you a better view than the old window did. But yeah, the old Sparky turned up and he was fucking mesmerised by the pond. He's like, how big's that? 63 centimetres. Really? No, I just said it for the fucking fun of it, you tit. Anyway, I'm going to put you down in Memento before it gets too wet out here, and so I can get this last little bit done. Come back to you shortly. Hey, big cupcakes. Oh, I'm going to have to give these a bit of food because they won't leave me alone. But I'm quite pleased with what I've got done today. I didn't get everything done that I wanted because of the weather, but I did get a lot done. I've got the pipe work all moved over on the IBC tank. I've got the UV sat in place. I haven't got the electrics and the gubbins connected because I've got to get a new bulb for one, and I might need some end caps as well that the bulbs go into because I'll message you back in a minute. I've got fucking loads of messages just come in. Look at these. Let me zoom you out. Look at these. That's my Mukashi. Hey, Mr. Mukashi. Huh? And Danny's Chagoy. My big Betty. Hey, Betty. So, yep, they want a pinch of food, so let's not disappoint them. I'm tidying here. I've got to twist that round a little bit. I'm still dribbling. What they're coming for? Oh, yeah, turn the skin off. So look, they've all gone away. They know. Especially the Mukashi. There you go, Pete. Here comes your, well, my Deutsch Tancho Achiever. on the munch. There we go. Don't knock him out the way. Let him get his fucking face in there. You will get a pellet or two in a minute, son. There he goes. God, I really can't wait to get a season on that one. Alright, Betty, did not put enough in? Huh? There you go, Kevin. The Ginrin Becco that you love so much. This big girl. Come on then. What the fuck happened there? I think I must have pressed the button. Come on then, Betty. Come on. No, you're not going to play today. I know Mr. McCashy does. Susan's a Kahaku. Got a beautiful body on it. So yeah, right. Swap hands, even though they're now. Just finished my tea. So yeah, I've had the vortex empty today. The brushes are clean in the area, and once I've got the front rendered, then yeah, it's going to work perfect. Managed to get 2 cans of expanding foam smashed into some holes, so yeah, if I'm able to make a mix or get a mix made tomorrow, then hopefully I'll be able to get, let me spin you around, hopefully I can start getting the front of this smoothed off. But all I did was cut it in there, put in a couple of 245s into the bottom of the UV, a couple of between the UV and the 90. I have got a very slight drip, and then we go in and up. So we're doing good there. That's that done. Turn the air off so you can have a mooch at these. Susan Snow Asagi, my Ginrin Matsukawabaki and my Kamonru. That's my Tancho Goshki there, and my Ginrin Tancho Showa from Sakai Fish Farm, courtesy of Davey Black Country Koi bloke who got it from Walker Koi. Get across, check out Walker Koi. You won't regret it. So yeah, there's a little. They're happy. I've got my pipe working for there, and I've got it all backfilled with a load of rubble, which gets rid of a load of shit from out by the back gate. All I've got in here now is a couple of 4-inch fittings for in there, and the fittings for the gut wren to go back on the back of Long Block. I've also got my bowls up, so that's nice and stored now. Just got to get this shelf up and dangle the air pump underneath it. That shelf will go underneath this bar here, and then I'll dangle the air pump underneath, and that will run this if I need to do a PP dip, or I move a fish on, I'll bag it up in there, and I'll air it up in there and there as well. So, and of course now we've got a spare space, that's where my Peter Waddington plaque's going to go that me dad's making for me, with the other bits that go with it. So yeah, hopefully we can get, like I say, get some kind of mortar mix in the base of there tomorrow. That'll get that done nice and cushy. Then I can, like I say, I can get them laid with the grid underneath it, and that's another job ticked out the way. Might butter march up tomorrow nicely and see if we can pick up a water butt while we're shopping, and see what room I got to play with where it comes to tank connectors and stuff. I might end up having to do it all in uni seals, but we won't know till we get there. So let me shut this one up. In fact, no, I'm going to chuck them in a little bit of food. They've cleared that already. Shut that one up and then we can turn the air back on later. Yeah, look, they cleared it. Absolutely cleared it. I love looking at the pond when it's lit up like this. Really do. I'm really excited to see what the Hauraki does this year as well. There you go, that's your luck. So yeah, that's been my Friday fun and games, guys. What with heating systems fucking failing and everything else, I don't think we've done too bad. Light, turn that one off. So yeah, I'm more than likely to pick you up on Sunday. Well, I needed that. But we'll have one last look at these. Tell me that's not an awesome sight at night. And on that note, as always, I've been Twisted Koi, you lot have been great, and we'll catch you at the end of the weekend. Bye now.
That's all, cupcakes.